Well, hello there, my wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous people.
Come around if I don't do too much. We had our downs, but we had way more ups. Let's make love. That be the reason that you always hit me up. I swear, you like the way I fuck, cause I get.
I'm Sadia, aka Sadi, the boss mama. Today is all about a hot girl summer. Did y'all see? Did y'all peep how I had the lemonade? Yes. I love lemonade. But yeah, y'all, today we're talking about a hot girl summer, and not just any summer, but like literally a hot girl summer. I am in Mississippi, and when I mean hot as ever, I am hot as ever. I mean, like, who doesn't like a girl in pink? Like, hot. But no, I am really, it's really hot. Like, please stay cool, okay? But when I mean hot girl summer, y'all, I don't mean like the Megan Thee Stallion like twerking on the headlight.
It's a hot girl summer, so you know she got it lit.
Hot girl summer that's really focusing on ourselves, like, babes, what are you doing here? So yes, this is the ultimate guide on really being that hot girl, that it girl, becoming her. I've had a video already uploaded about becoming her, so y'all really need to go check that out. Okay, link will be in the description and also will be on the screen. The first ultimate step into having a great hot girl summer is putting yourself first. That may sound like pretty selfish, but seriously, you have to put yourself first. If you don't put yourself first, how are you gonna know? Like, everything's like, life is a balance. You need to make yourself your number one priority. 2, you need to change your mindset. I have made like several TikToks on this, and I think I've talked about this in the past. But when I got bullied in school, my mindset was horrible. It was to the point where I was like, you know what, I really can't do this anymore. I didn't really give it my all. I was really stuck on what people said about me. But you have to realize, just because you was this way a year ago doesn't mean you can be that same way. You can change, okay? But it's all up to you. Nothing stays the same. If you know you want better, obviously you have to do better. I was getting bullied in school, and everyone just used to call me ugly. I used to get called ugly every single day, to the point where honestly, I believed it. I had a state test. I couldn't pass my state test because I was like so focused on everyone else. I flunked it like 3 times. And then I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I shifted my mindset, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to stand up for myself. I don't care how it's going to go. I just know that I am going to shift my mindset. And that's exactly what I did. Like, you know, I was like, I took up for myself, and I don't know why I waited so long to do that. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that I finally did it. It took me like long enough to realize, literally like 10th grade, 11th grade. I guess after like all the damage have been done, it's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't set myself up for failure. So if you're wanting to change your mindset, it can be simple things to, like, you know, showing gratitude. Show more gratitude, right? Get you a journal and write down like positive attributes about yourself. Like, I'm wonderful, I'm great, I'm this, I'm that. That's one way to change your mindset. You have to shift it to knowing you was that person before, or those words that people define me as is not me. Those are their opinions of me, but it's not me. Simple ways like that is how you can change your mindset. 3, I'm gonna need you guys to get uncomfortable this summer, okay? Yes, it's hot. No, you don't have to do any yard work if you don't want to. Like, girl, please, I am not getting dirty, but I need you to get uncomfortable. What I mean by that is do things you normally don't do, or things you want to do, but you're like, girl, I don't really have the time to do all those things. For instance, it can be simple as waking up in the morning, like early. Wake up at 7, wake up at 6. Instead of waking up at 12 or 10, wake up early. Like, why not? Go to bed early. It can be simple things like taking your vitamins. I used to be like, yeah, I'm gonna take my vitamins, and I'll take it like once a week, and it's like, damn. You know, drink more water. A lot of people do not drink as much water as they should. They drink a few sips and call it a day. But more water, less soda, things like that just like getting uncomfortable. Also, like working out, a lot of people cannot, when it comes to working out, they can't commit to that. So by that, that's like being uncomfortable, because normally you'll just be at home or you may just be at work. You know, we do things that we're used to. So working out is going to push us out of that zone into a different comfort zone. Start praying more. You may not be like uncomfortable with praying more, but you're just not used to praying more. A lot of people wake up and pray, and that normally will be their only prayer. But instead, start praying throughout the day. Thank God, thank the universe, and it can be simple things like that. You know, getting uncomfortable can really just be anything that you're not really used to doing, and it's like, I don't know if I can keep doing this, but you have to push through. And after a while, once you start pushing through, you're gonna be like, this is such a breeze. I think one thing that God did for me was like making me uncomfortable is taking people out of my life that I thought I needed. I thought I needed them so bad that it actually made me uncomfortable, because I was so used to doing this, doing that, and being with that person, and to the point where he removed them, and I was just like, I don't know what to do anymore. And you're not supposed to ever feel like that. I remember I had a teacher in school. She actually wasn't my teacher, but she was a teacher at the school, and I went to her for tutoring because we had a state test. It was a history state test, and I knew I really just wanted to pass it because I didn't pass my science state test. So I was like, you know what, I want to pass this one. This is what I want to do. So I went to Miss Fulton, I think for like 3 days maybe, or it could have been more. I really cannot remember. She was lovely, amazing. I love her so much. She's one of those dope teachers that actually wasn't your teacher, but she knew, like, she saw something in you that you may have didn't see at the time. But anyways, I remember it was senior year, and she asked me like, what's on your schedule? And I'm like, oh, I got all the easy classes, you know. I love the fact that I had all easy classes. And she was like, what? You need to challenge yourself. And I was just like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good where I'm at. Okay. I'm like, who doesn't want a laid back schedule? You know, I was like, nah, I'm good. But what she said didn't resonate to me until like till now. You know, like now. I was comfortable. I was happy that I had an easy breezy schedule. And you can't be like that in life. You have to get uncomfortable. If I would have got uncomfortable, I would have been done with my classes and could have been already a nurse by now. But I was so used to being comfortable. I wanted to be in my little comfort zone. Next time something happens, think. And shout out to Miss Fulton. She's above, y'all. Number 4, create a self-care regimen. I do this on a daily. Like, self-care is number 1, and it doesn't matter what you're doing, okay? That can be from taking a bath to getting your nails done, your toes done, press-ons, any of that. Even just a simple nice face wash, or going to your favorite esthetician. It can be any of that. And then if you don't have an esthetician, you may need to go find one, because some dope estheticians around here too, y'all. Create a self-care regimen. That way you can just like, okay, I like doing this. And a lot of times when you're doing like self-care, you get to feel like just like I don't know how to put it, like at bay. You don't really feel, you're like, you're in your zone. You're vibing with yourself right now. This is like your me time. We need that in a life full of social media. You got the baby daddies. Let's stop. But no, for real, you have social media, you have men, you have your friends, you have your family, you have your job. You're dealing with all these different things. Let's say you do have a kid or kids. You're dealing with so many different people. It's like you need me time. So when you can get that me time and that free time to just like breathe, that's great. So you cannot have a hot girl summer without having me time. I do not get my nails done. As y'all can see, I don't like getting my nails done, but every now and then I will go do it, or I just get some press-ons. Press-ons are pretty cheap. Y'all can get some on Amazon. Y'all can get some on Shein. Like, they're pretty cheap, you guys. So you can't say like, oh, you know, you just need to freshen up a bit, you know, find something. And even the DIY pamper sessions, I love a good DIY. I was on TikTok today and I seen this girl put like egg on her face. I've seen that like in the past on Pinterest and whatnot. Like go on YouTube and find a few different like videos on how to treat your face. Let's say you're going through with acne, breakouts, or you're not even going through any of that, but you just still want like a regimen. YouTube have a lot, and Pinterest, yes, and I have a few self-care videos as well, but definitely check that out. Number 5, change your image. If you want a hot girl summer and you want to do it the right way, you might just need to change it up a little bit. Now, not completely. I ain't saying you gotta go get a BBL. I'm not saying you gotta go to Miami, okay, but get your hair dyed. I know y'all, can y'all see my hair? I don't know if y'all can see, but I got my hair dyed like almost like 2 years ago. I would leave a video on the screen so y'all can see that. Check that out. I went to Brooke. She's amazing. But I was like, you know what, it's time for a change. Like, it's time for me. I was this mama back then that was just like so focused on my child, making sure he's good. I was going through postpartum depression, and it's like I wasn't really putting myself first. So I was like, you know what, I can still be a mama and still put myself first, as well as my son. So I got my hair dyed, and honestly it did make me feel alive for the most part, okay? So that's a good thing. So I'm not saying you have to like drastically change, but sometimes a switch is nothing wrong with a switch. Maybe you want your hair short, maybe you want to get it curled, pressed, maybe you want you a sew-in, like whatever the case may be. Just like switch up your look. And clothing wise, you may want to change out your wardrobe, get you something new, different, vibrant. I feel like when you start changing your appearance, I don't know, it's just like I can't even describe it. It's just something good just be like like something good just be like, you know, good is on the way, because baby, look at me, I'm looking like a snack, okay? Especially if you are single, okay. And even if you're not single, you still want to just switch it up a little bit. Also, you may want to learn how to do makeup. Now, I've been doing makeup, oh my gosh, wow. I've been doing makeup since 7th grade. My makeup have not always been like this. When I was in 7th grade, I was really just putting makeup on because I was trying to, like, I don't want them to see these spots. I just like, I was like, I'm tired of getting bullied, let me put makeup on. And the makeup didn't even work. But now, like, whatever, fuck that. Anyways, learning how to do makeup may be something that you want to do, maybe not. If not, that's cool, you know, that's okay. But sometimes just like a little makeup can make your appearance look a little better, you know, even if it's just like doing your eyebrows. I know a lot of people ask me, how do you do your eyebrows? And it's like, I don't know. You're basically just really trying to add on, not too much. You're just trying to make yourself look more presentable, more cute. Not saying you're ugly, boo, because you're pretty and you know you're gorgeous, okay? But you just want to add on to your appearance. Number 6 is find new hobby. You need a hobby that's going to make you feel alive. For instance, that could be walking in the park, riding a bicycle, yoga, working out, swimming, doing makeup, starting a YouTube channel, things like that, painting. Those are simple things that can make you feel alive. Alive, basically, honestly, duh, means just being happy. If you can feel like, oh yes, this is totally for me, then do it, okay? I said I was gonna start doing yoga. I really need to start. Next month is really my month. My son will be back in daycare, which means, you know, more time with me, okay? So I definitely will be starting yoga. A hobby that may find you a new friend. Now, this is if you're like open to having friends. If you already have enough friends, then you gotta scratch this out. If you're like me, I don't really have friends. I don't go out, like, it's really just me and my son. I do not really have friends. So you may want to find a hobby that you can like start getting acquainted with different peoples, or like building like a community. You can even do that on social media. You can start like a Bible study group, or just that's what I used to do, like chit chats. I used to start chit chats. I had this one when I was pregnant. I started a pregnancy group chat. That really didn't work out too well, but yeah, you know, you think everybody's positive, not everybody's positive. Let's just say that. And last, you really want to start a hobby that's going to make you money. Who doesn't want extra money? Okay, even if you are cool with your 9 to 5, which is cool, you still want to find a hobby that's going to add just like an extra little income in your pocket. They can be doing hair, doing makeup, doing nails, eyelashes. People literally do everything. They create digital art, digital planners. Like, you cannot say there's no money in this world, because people like literally do it all and make tons of money. So you just need to find something that you're gonna like doing and put a price tag on it. Okay, know that you're worth it. You're worthy of getting that, girl. You're worthy of getting that bag. You gotta know it. Number 7, always remember to give back. If you want to have an ultimate summer, you need to be giving back. And I say this because there's a saying, what you give is what you get. Right. So for instance, if you go to church, give your tithes. If you don't go to church, give money to people that you think deserve it. If you don't have any money, there are plenty of ways you can give back. You can go find you some old clothes around the house. I do this all the time, and give it to someone. I do it all, like literally do it all the time. You can easily ask someone, hey, do you need some help? It literally can be any single thing. I normally don't tell what I give back to people, because to me it's like, you know, it's an act of kindness. I'm not that type of person to just go on Instagram like, oh yeah, I just gave that to him, y'all see this, yeah, I just did that for her, can we take a selfie? Like, no. That's not who I am. I will give an example of something I did not too long ago, but I was at Walmart with my brothers, and we was in line, and we had a few stuff, and somebody was behind us, but the lady had already turned her light off, and she was like, she's not accepting anyone else, just go somewhere else, you know, go to the next checkout. And I was like, no, you know, he didn't have nothing but like 4 items. So I was like, she just was being lazy. So I was like, no, I'll get it, you know. I'll tell him I get it, I'll pay for it and give it to you. You know, it's like literally simple as that. So he asked me, do I owe you anything? Like, I was like, no, you know, I don't care, you know, like I did this because an act of kindness. If I, not to say I'll be in that position, but if I needed something, I would hope someone would be there to help me. And in most situations, I always have had someone to be there to help me. So I would definitely want to do the same for the next person. So things like that really matters, and you need to definitely give back. It doesn't matter how you're giving, just know that you're giving, and do not think like, oh, you owe me. No, okay, no, it's like a big difference. Don't ever have that mentality, oh, you owe me, no, don't do that. No. And don't think like, don't wait for it. Just know deep down in your heart that it's going to come back to you. Whatever comes around goes around, whatever is, I think that's the saying. But yeah, like, remember, God sees everything. The universe sees everything. 8, be more open, be more approachable. And I say this in a way like, because you just don't know. You want to just be open to anything. Be ready to receive, basically, kind of, sort of, in how I'm putting it. Like I told God, like, I'm ready to receive my blessings. I'm ready for the doors to open. So can you put me in position for the doors to open? Put me in a way where people coming to me like, oh, we have this brand deal for you, oh, we have this for you, you know. Put me on that path, my Lord. So that's what I mean by being more open and more approachable, because any blessing can come by, or it's the most simplest things. You don't want to just cut life off, okay, because you may be going through something or whatever the case may be. Number 9, learn how to prioritize your task. In other words, you need to learn how to get done, okay? Oh my goodness, I used to be so distracted. And I know I'm not the only girl that does this, but I would be so distracted. This boy had me distracted, my mom's on, and I just wasn't really too much. Not to say I wasn't caring about myself, but it's just like, I don't even know how to explain it, because that's like, girl, what? Seriously? But you want to be able to prioritize your time. That's number 1. prioritize your time. Get you a calendar. I also have calendars for sale, you guys, by the way. Like content calendars, I have it for sale. I'll put the link in the description box because you really want to stay focused. Always be goal oriented. No matter what you're going through, always have you some goals, but prioritize yourself. Prioritize. You need to do this, you need to do that, and you need to stay on it. Don't slack. You know, if it needs to be done, get it done, in other words. And last but not least, you need to be easy on yourself. These steps may not just come to you overnight, but as long as you're working towards being a better version of you, being the ultimate hot girl, then it can come at ease. It can be a walk in the park, but just know it's not going to work overnight. Just work on yourself though. Just work on yourself, and I promise you're gonna like I did that. I was able to accomplish this summer. I wasn't just in the house. I wasn't just hot under the air or whatever the case may be. I was actually doing stuff. I was putting in the work. I was doing what needed to be done, basically. And that's pretty much it. Okay, be easy on yourself, but at the same time get it done. Okay. But yes, if you guys like videos like this, please give me a thumbs up and comment what y'all want to see next, and I can't wait to see y'all in my next video.